Can't use any drive move. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. This is gonna be bad news. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Neither of them willing to back off here. Jumpin finds the mark. Knockdown. Limited resources at hand right now. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Nails the anti-air. Knockdown. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? What'll happen here? Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? They need to rely on their instincts here. KO! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Quick dashing! Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Hits them with a stopping block. This Dragon Blast Flame could be big. They were right to be on guard there. Breaks the block with a throw. Oh, what's this? The moves cancel out. You couldn't plan that. Time to reassess the situation? Lots of full hop bangs and plenty of burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player two needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage. Knock them out of the air. Cross-up attack. Player one is in a very good spot. Okay, here we go. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Let's get it. Pokes with a kick. Pokes with a medium kick. Hits up the counter. This is going, throws them. Avoids getting stuck in the court. Sets up with the jump in. Next, the counter. Will this super art do anything? What were they thinking? Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Shiku-sen! This can lead to some big damage. Player one is in a very good spot and whiffs. They're wide open. What are they gonna do? Can they use their drive to skate the cup? Drive and back misses. Oh, burnout! What a finish! Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that rundown! Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack! Goes air to air and takes their turn! Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. The impact gets blocked. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Throw whips. Who's gonna make a move? Gets a chance with that jump in. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have. Did this super art connect? Grabs them. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Shoots off a fireball up close. Parries the attack. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Won't play their game. Says no with the overdrive Tenzin. The low heavy connected? Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Decides to puff up while they can. Nails the anti-air. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Nice counter. A quick breather. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Player one will look to apply pressure, experiencing burnout. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Dashes forward. What'll happen here? Coming in hot! Saihasho! Dangerous range here. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Shiku-sen! Okay, here closes it out! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Y'all ain't going anywhere. Sit down till these two are done. Blocks it. Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Knockdown. Gets the counter. Gets the jump in. Neither of them willing to back off. All right, what's coming up next? Strings it all together. They're not afraid to let the overdrive. Burnout activates. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Quick dashing. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Jump. Caught in the cross-up. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Risky up-close scrap still going. There's a change of sides. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. This is gonna end there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Barely blocks the jump in. Player two managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. What now? Plenty of health. Full get low heavy. Crowns them from above. The low's blocked. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? A jump in? Cross-up attack. No resources to work with. They reads the jump in perfectly. Oh, engine's cranked. This could be trouble. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They push their way out of the corner. They didn't take the throw. Player two comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Gets a risky buff in. Jumps. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? What are they thinking here? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Takes a trip. Player one can't use any more drive without burning out. This is a critical point of the round where they just KO! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Whiffs the impact. Are we going to see some fireworks here? The jump-in is denied. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Big counter. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Gets a risky buff in. Smart play connects with the throw. Play plus anti-air. Drives it back, misses. There's a burnout. Player one, yo, critical art now. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Such a lovely game.
Closes it out.
How'd I lose?
Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Bumps up. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Side switch with the back row. Looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. What are they thinking here? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Both sides looking for an opening. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Grabs him. The jump in is denied.
Tatsumaki Senpu!
Big counter.
Shoryuken!
Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Life lead opens up. Nice counter. A quick breather. Closing moments of the match. One hit in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Gets a risky buff in. Did well to get the buff in there. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Going in, looking for a chance. Avoids getting stuck in the court, experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Big opportunity coming. Both fighters have a full super meter. That back row was huge. Reads the jump perfectly. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Amazing. Player 1 can't use and closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Breaks those shins. Did well to get the buff in there. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Still slugging it out here. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. Big counter. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 will have to fight back here without experiencing burnout. There's the impact. Not KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Hits them with a stop and pop. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Bet that hurt.
We have super arts on deck. Crowns them from above. This could lead to some big damage. Life lead is there, but still, oh my god, they just hooked it up. Put the fear of God in it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Medium kick. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Buffs while they're blinking.
So down.
This is gonna hurt. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. The low kick hits. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that connects with the throw. Nothing stops this train. Excellent damage on that. And no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that ASF. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. They are done.
How'd I lose?
Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Loads up above. Pool gain control of the match in the early going. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Knockdown. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Gets the jump in. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Long low attack hits. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the miraculous grab. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Risky up-close scrap still going. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Taking stock. Flashing. Nice counter. Shows the medium kick. There's a change of sides. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could hit them with a stop and bop. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Uses the target combo as a connects with the throw. Amazing! They were not clear for takeoff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Quick dash. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Medium kick hit. Overhead. Back into the corner. All the throw connects. What's next? Super arts on deck for both fighters. Drives it back, misses. Ooh, puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive arm. Jump. Jump. This may turn into a big nothing stops this train. Burnout. Did they mean to do that? Cross super hard incoming. What were they thinking? Both sides, anti-air in the clutch. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Gosatsu! Low heavy with authority. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Gets a risky puff in. The throw missed. From upstairs. Player 2 chases him down. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Gets a chance with that jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Definitely shuts out the jump in. Grabs him. Knockdown. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Like KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Scrapping it out up close. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. What a reaction to go air-to-air. They just won't stop switching sides. So, what's next? Hits them with a stop and bop. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Player 1 blocking that drive KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Immediate jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game won't play their game? Says no with the overdrive 10 seconds. Both absolutely refuse. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. Yo, Rock, super here. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Both sides getting ready. Denied. He's cool and locks them out. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Such a lovely face.
Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. A jump in sets up with the jump in. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Blocks it. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Strings it all together. Whiffs the throw. Can't tech the throw? Where's their opening? KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Pokes with a medium kick. Throws them to negate the block. Saihasho? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Takes a trip. Flashes him. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Sneaks in above. Don't put that away. Scrapping it out up close. Saihasho to start something. Jumps, goes to the air, throws him. Blocks the drive reversal. Cross-up attack. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1, this is gonna hurt. The low. Sets up, there's no blocking that. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Starts with a jump in. Trips him up. Player 1 has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Shoots off a fireball up close. Anything could happen here. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 can't afford to get hit and picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Bumps up. They were right to be on guard there. Grabs and throws them away. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Big opportunity now in this corner. Breaks the block with a throw. Still scrapping for control of the space. Stings them with the Shikusen. Gotta do better than that.
It's all or nothing! Eat this!
Are we gonna see a comeback here? A single hit will do it! This may turn into a big chance. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? Turns out, player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in. This is throws him. Dragon a jump. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Not in range for the throw. Goes to the air. Side switch. What's next? Lays down a side hook. Reads the jump in perfectly. Adds a bit of OD spice to that. What now? Blocks while they're blinking. Scuffle. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Puts one in the pocket. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Box him with a target combo. Player 1 chases them down. All right, what's coming up next? From up above. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Shoryuken takes a trip. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Holds out with the block. Throw misses. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Sticks the jump in. Very solid corner switch. They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Jumps in. Jumps. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Looking to impress with this super. Cashes out on the Shifu Jinrai. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
Hadouken!
Presses for a reaction with a fire move. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. This is gonna hurt. Jumps, crowns him from above. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The Jinrai, both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Player 1 throws him. Oh, they switch sides. Jump tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. The Senka hit. Blows that off. Dragon Last Flame hooks him up good. Both sides. Sets up with the jump in. Are you kidding me? Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. The jump-in is denied. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Takes a trip. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Puts one in the pocket. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. All right, what's coming up next? Life Legal gets him. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight!
Immediate jumping. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Gets scooped from down low. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2, a super art, the Dragon Last Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Sneaks in above. Saihasho goes for the connects with the throw. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Sets up with the jump-in. Hanging on for dear life. Gotta be careful. Were they baiting them into that? Uses their drive to maximize their finds the target. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that kick doesn't touch the flow. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him.